Hello Libras, welcome to your February 2026 reading, your monthly check-in together. I'm going to use 2 deck of cards for the check-in, so we'll see what our general messages are, kind of what topics come through for you. And this deck of cards, just acknowledging February is Valentine's month, a little bit of relationships. So I'm doing one group singles or one group of cards. You could be in both groups, there could be messages in both groups for you. Singles just means a new connection you're manifesting, so something coming in. And then my non-singles group of cards are for existing relationships, companionships, long-term bonds, etc. So any kind of situation or person that comes to mind, and get some insights there about them. I also timestamp below, so you can jump ahead to the messages. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get the cards here for the monthly check-in. So Libras, what's been going on? Transition from 2025 to 2026, so that's over. January is done with, so we've crossed over. Maybe that's energy that you're kind of feeling now, this kind of finality that I kind of wanted to kind of put on that expression. Sort of happy to, you know, kind of, I'm holding cards, so I'll get them out of my hand, but like, you know, when you kind of like dust your hands off, like that's done and dealt with, kind of energy here with you. Interesting little spread here, kind of making this kind of, this receptacle, this kind of bucket to catch whatever into. Let's see what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, phone as well, so something important there with that. Catch-all. Maybe they just want you to be prepared to receive something this month. Or now you'll start receiving. Maybe that's why I felt like that finality. Like now that you've done a completion, you're ready to receive. So you've, you know, 2025, you karmically put out whatever energy, whatever effort, whatever actions, choices, and now you're here to receive. Kind of moving into the lower half of your wheel of fate. Kind of coming around full circle. Do whatever new connection you're manifesting, who's coming in for you. My singles group here. Kind of peeking out there. The card was kind of peeking at me, so I don't know if that's going to be a sort of a timid or a more quiet person, just kind of a gentle little wave, hello at you. You know, you just kind of catch your eye. Stumbling over my words there, so maybe they cause a little bit of butterflies. It definitely make you stutter. It's done that twice now. And then obviously our non-couples. Okay, Libras, let's get into your monthly here. Let's start here with this kind of grouping of cards. Let me do the bottom 2 first. Okay, accelerated motion, a little bit of, you know, delays or you know, sometimes we get in our own way happening as well. But you got the lucky 8 here. You're the second sign this month to get sort of this call to an angel number. I believe their number was 8 as well. So I will drop the angel number 8 for you in the meanings video description below. I'll put the meaning for you. I believe it has something to do with new beginning, if I can remember correctly, a few days back. And I'm saying that also because of the shooting star. You can see the light shining, right? And sort of you've been wishing for something, it's incoming. So encouragement to not give in to sort of prior habits and behaviors of maybe holding yourself back. You get too close to something, we can get nervous. The closer we get, to a deadline, to a decision being made that's not being made by us. So a little bit of worry or concern coming in. But it is a shooting star, so there's something incoming that you've been expressing, that you've been hoping will turn out a certain way or will happen soon, like all that kind of language. It's coming into, it kind of agrees here. The angels, the universe energies agree that you're kind of ready. Because again, I see the star here, the light pulling you forward here. And they brought in this beautiful page of wands, always open to good news. So there you go with the good news, right? I've been waiting, I'm hoping for. Can you make sure the outcome is this way in my favor? I do that a lot, right? I hope today's a good day. It could be as simple as that, but sort of this wish fulfillment. It's definitely, I want to say, connected to other parties involved. And maybe that's why I was feeling like this is out of your control. You're kind of waiting for news to come into you, but it's good news, it's good favor. And I say that because I'm getting sort of the sunflower energy here, which for me is either like a new connection, an expression of recovery or friendship or apology. Like it's always in your favor. It's a fixing, it's a renewing of something coming in from an existing situation, an existing communication or connection. So you've got some good news coming in there. Shooting star with the page of wand. So things turning out in good favor. I mean, another good example could be, if there's a health concern online. I say that because of the green that they're wearing. It doesn't necessarily have to be your health concern. You could just be worried about it, person, pet, whatever it is. But you'll receive good news regarding that situation, that person. Come to the middle. We've got the base chakra, beautiful Valentine's Day card color with this beautiful radiating, vibrating kind of red. Even feels a bit like rose shaped like, which is nice, sort of more of the lotus flower opening, but I'm getting sort of rose petals. But I'm drawn to the one, this new start, new beginning off of the sunflowers as well. So I don't know if it's connected to that, but I do feel like February feels like the start of your year. So I don't know what happened in January. Can't remember when we connected in January. Maybe that's why I was emphasizing the transition's now finally complete with your reading. But February is sort of the kickoff, the starting moment here of something. So let's see. Let's see what month 1 is looking like for you. Or what it's about, I should say. Okay, so we have the World with the Devil, free for whatever's holding you back, but also celebrating and welcoming new energy. I mean, both cards are dancing, delighted. Maybe you're celebrating kind of like winter is finishing soon and we're transitioning to spring, but because I'm trying to feel for why February would be a kickoff here, but it's definitely a new start with respect to something that's going to be bringing you fulfillment, joy, the devil energy here. This is, desires being fulfilled, good events. Maybe you're heading into a party season, I don't know, but your energy is very light, very positive, very optimistic, very kind of easygoing, which means you'll have a mindset of not necessarily purposefully spontaneous, but you're going to be open to things, right? Open and willing, I should say. Open and willing to kind of embrace some experiences, make some new memories, or you're welcoming in sort of the end of the season, heading into your favorite season, whatever it is, your temperament is changing here. Your energy is changing. So February is sort of the start of you embracing and kind of sitting in and living in this positive space, optimistic, open-minded, like I said, easygoing, feeling good, looking forward to things, all happening here. It could be because you're piggybacking the good news here. It could be connected or separate for you. But then we have the heart chakra, part of your reading as well. Beautiful healing here with the green, Archangel Raphael's green radiating energies, sort of healing. So I'm more leaning into the color hue, less so the heart chakra. So and we felt the healing here as well. Kind of bookending with some healing here. So there could be a couple areas within sort of your daily life that you're repairing, or that you have repaired, that you healed. Maybe that's why you're a bit lighter here dancing around, but definitely in the heart space, there's some recovery that's gone on here. So that's just our relationships with anything, right? You could have healed your relationship with food. You could have healed your relationship with finances. You could heal how it makes you feel when your favorite program is canceled, right? So it could be more mundane, but it's still an emotional space that needs that healing, that repair, the acknowledgement and acceptance. Okay, so we've got your Ace of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles, so dedicating yourself to what you believe in and ready for sort of a breakthrough and success. I did say maybe you've healed your relationship with finances, so for those of you that felt resonance with that message, clearly you've made the choice, you're making the right choices to heal all that. Your money's building up here with the Eight of Pentacles. But I feel like just with this, whatever area you've healed with, like I said, if it's nutrition, like this kind of feels like almost like I have a pen and like a checklist, like no more headaches. Yes, I've hit my muscle mass goal. Yes, I did my 6 glasses of water. Yes, like it's something you're enjoying. Like you're not doing a checklist because you have to do a checklist. Like you have the checklist because you're enjoying the process of tracking your positive progress here in whatever area you've healed. So there's a bit of tracking going on, or they're encouraging you to start tracking if you're not, because when we track things and see our output, it's a lot easier to kind of feel it as well, if we can see it, right? So if you don't have a list, maybe make one, but even just doing the action, even if you're just speaking out loud, like, oh, I've completed this, I finished that, looks like it helps heal this area. Okay, so we'll transition to our singles messages here. So, new connection you're manifesting, who's coming in, and why. So for, I thought I was going to get like a romantic message off the top. I'm actually getting more health. Maybe it's because we were already kind of in the health energy, so we might as well do an easy kind of segue here. But if you've been experiencing like a bout of like physical ailment, So the flu, colds, aches and pains, maybe you have something that flares up. You're gonna meet maybe a new physician. Maybe you'll share what you're going through, not necessarily with a new person, but with someone else, someone that you haven't shared with yet, and they have the advice, the solution to kind of help you recover, help you calm down, help this go away. So there's like this beautiful healing individual that's coming in with the care and the answer for you. So romantically, or even like a friendship, a new friend, a new bond, there's definitely a deep understanding here that's going on. They understand. I don't know if previously, if communication breakdowns were something that maybe plagued relationships, plagued your ability to connect with or stay connected with the right people or certain people. But this person like gets you. I think they help you also to improve, or they encourage you to express yourself more, maybe even. Maybe you're withholding, but with them you don't. Because you're quite happy with where you're at in communications here. So this could be like a speaking coach that comes in, a counselor that you start working with, a different manager or a boss, some kind of expertise that they can lend that prepare you, I don't know if I said a coach or trainer. That kind of energy is coming off, so the right person coming in that way. Like a romantic partner, this is, like I said, someone who gets you, right? So you're not, you don't feel like you're fighting as much, you don't feel like you're being misunderstood, you don't feel like you, or they are encouraging you to speak with them, to express themselves, so that means you're not shutting down, you're not keeping quiet. It's actually the opposite. It's quite nice. So like, you might be headed to a relationship that's going to feel completely different than all others, and that's a good thing for you. Okay. So, existing bonds, couples, long-term relationships. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so those of you or that had a relationship that came to mind. So again, it could be a partner, family, friend, coworkers, whatever, neighbor, a team, a community, just whatever came to mind when the situation, as we were shuffling the cards. We'll see what the situation here is. A lot of throat chakra up here in these cards, sort of the communication that's flowing. I don't know if you're spending more time with this individual, or whether it's your existing companion, a friend, like I said, a relative, because he's like pouring 2 more cups, right? There's 2 already done, so he's like pouring 2 more. So you're still talking, you're still hanging out, you're still having a good time together. You know, they don't want you to leave. You don't want to leave because you're resetting. You're getting some more refreshments here. And then over here with the diving dragon, a lot of playfulness energy here. Maybe you're going deeper, to a deeper level with this individual as well. So you're spending so much time together, you're really starting to get to peel back another layer. You're kind of getting to the next layer with this relationship. You're going deeper. Maybe it's the shared experiences as well. Together, this playfulness, this joy, this time you're spending together, it's helping you. So definitely keep on, monopolizing your time with this individual. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. It seems to be benefiting you both quite well. Or you're immersing yourself, like you're allowing yourself to really take in this relationship. So again, even if it's just your community, your neighborhood, like you're out, you're engaged, you're talking, you're conversing, because you're spending the time here together, either in conversation or physically with each other. But there's a lot of focus, a lot of communication, a lot of exchange. That's really improving you, kind of pushing you forward, going to this nice deep level together. So that's really nice to see here, Libra. So congratulations to you all on kind of going to that next stage, next milestone here with this long-term bond that came to mind. Or, you know, if you're in an undefined connection, this is through more time with each other. Obviously, you get that defined because you come to that next milestone together. So congrats on sort of this February being a kickoff period here for you of sort of this more peaceful, balanced, very I want to say like harmony, like that kind of balance, like a nice rhythm, I guess is what they're trying to give me. You're heading into a period that's going to have a nice, beautiful kind of rhythm to it. Maybe because you're making such strong gains over here in this area, like I said, what you're checking off, the relationship that you've healed here in the heart. And then over here, this wish coming true, this fulfillment, this repair work that's coming in for you that you're going to be able to receive now and heal from and move forward from. So again, kind of booking ending here with your healing, and that's why you're kind of kickstarting 2026 now, I would say. So good times coming up, and I guess we'll see what those are in our next reading.